welcome to this video where we'll have a look at how to play this sweeping masterpiece from the song Altitudes by Jason Becker. I'll first give you some tips and tricks on how to learn this sweeping section, and then I'll play it in 50% of speed so you can start getting the grip of it. And for those who are new here, my name is Lukas and I'm the founder of Modern Guitar Course that helps guitar players to finally get their playing where it deserves to be after all those years. If interested, links in the description. And without further ado, let's get started. So in terms of the actual sweeping movement, what I found to work the best is to start on the upstroke and pull off. So the first E minor arpeggio, we go like this. Repeat it 2 times. Make sure you've got that triplet rhythm going, and then for the second half, you play the entire arpeggio up and down while rolling the ring finger here. So we can play 2 strings with just 1 finger. Then we move on to the A major arpeggio. We just play it across the top 3 strings 2 times. And then at the 6th interval, the 3rd way around, and then back to the 5th interval. So it goes like this. Then we have B minor, and we just repeat the same arpeggio over 3 strings 4 times. Then we just continue on to the first inversion of B minor arpeggio. And we play it from the top to the bottom 2 times. Two challenges here is being able to stretch the pinky to the 19th fret, and then also being able to roll the ring finger again here. After that we have D major, which due to the inversion looks very similar to the previous pattern. There is one difference in a note, which is going from the 16th fret to the 14th fret. So we have B minor with the root note here, and D major with the root note here. B minor, D major. So now you know the difference. The only thing we do here is to repeat the D major across the top 3 strings 2 times. And again at the 6th interval. And back to the 5th interval. Same exact way as we did for the A major. Now we move to this borrowed chord, F sharp major from E Phrygian dominant. And we play it here at the 14th fret as the first inversion. We repeat it twice. And at the 5th interval on the 21st fret. And back to the major 3rd on the 18th fret. What's always challenging for me with this arpeggio is being able to roll the index in order to separate the note, and also then being able to do that stretch to the 21st fret while keeping the consistent speed throughout. So just take it nice and easy so you can become comfortable with it over time. Then we move back to B minor, and let's combine the next 2 bars together as it makes the most sense. We repeat the B minor 3 times in its entire length. And then we have this descending sequence. And now we're moving to the second half, where we started with this G major arpeggio across 3 strings. And then we go up and down through the entire shape, and add the 3 strings again at the end. The challenge here is obviously the rolling finger. So just take your time. Then we move to the neighboring A major while using the same pattern, just slightly different grouping. We first repeat the beginning 2 times, and then descend through the entire arpeggio. And now for a change, adding that 3-string arpeggio loop here at the bottom. Next is the borrowed chord F-sharp major, for which we use the exactly same sweeping shape as for the 2 arpeggios before. And we start with a 3-string loop right at the bottom. And then we continue through the entire arpeggio going up. And then add the 3-string loop now at the top. We're getting to the end. We slide to the first inversion of the same F-sharp major, same chord but just different pattern. And then we smoothly transition onto the D major using the 17th fret. We continue going up and sliding to the first inversion of the same D major chord. And we add 2 3-string loops and that's it. The first one is inside of the same D major. And then it's the first inversion of A major. And that's it. I know it's a lot at first, but basically if we wrap this entire sweeping sequence in B minor up, we're following this progression. E minor, A major, B minor twice, D major, then we go to that borrowed F-sharp major chord, B minor, and then the second half is G major, A major, back to that borrowed F-sharp major first inversion, D major, and then just D major, and then first inversion of A major. Obviously, I'm not expecting you to memorize all this in just 5 minutes, so feel free to take as long as you need to memorize all these sweep moves. And if you're also new to sweep picking and want to make sure you first got all of the sweep picking mechanics down, then check out the video somewhere around here. But as promised, I'm now going to play the entire sequence all together at 50% of the speed, so you can practice together with me later on. So get ready and here we go. Absolutely well done for being here and becoming better at your passion. One thing I want to mention is not to be afraid of making mistakes. You would need to be Jason Becker himself in order to play it without any mistakes. That's why it shouldn't stop you from trying to nail this masterpiece. Simply as if you're making mistakes, that means it's a good amount of challenge. And it just takes time and plenty of takes to nail it down. So don't be afraid, mistakes are good. You're in the practice room, you're meant to sound bad. And if you're going to come across comments such as I hate sweeping, sweeping is not music, then don't worry about that. Simply as if you love the sound and look of the sweep picking, then follow your passion and become good at it as much as you want. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for being here, and if you've enjoyed it and mainly you've learned something, then hit the like button. So I know the stuff I talk about is helping guitar players out there. And if you're currently stuck with your playing and you're ready to change it, then check out the link in the description. Don't worry, you don't need to hand over your email, sign up for a newsletter or 3-hour webinar, none of that. It's just a video of me telling you how I can help you to get there. In full transparency, it's designed to sell you something. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. You don't have to click it. I really don't mind if you do click it or not. But if you feel like you had enough of being stuck with your playing, then feel free to check it out. Apart from that, I want to thank you so much for being here. You're the pure reason why I make these videos. So if you're still here at the end of this video, then just drop a comment below and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!